Essentials of the Faith, Part 4. These are things that all believers need to believe to be considered a Christian. Simply put, if you don't believe one of these things, you're not a Christian. Part 4 is the resurrection of Christ. So the Apostle Paul says that if Christ did not resurrect, we are to be pitied above all men. We have wasted our lives. And so this question of the resurrection is very important, but we have confidence on this for a couple of reasons. The most important being the eyewitness testimonies of the disciples that saw the resurrected Jesus. They saw him crucified on the cross, breathing his last breath. They saw the Roman guards and the tomb that he was being hidden in. But then they also saw the stone rolled over. They saw the resurrected Jesus before them with the marks on his hands. They saw him do all these miracles around him, including resurrecting people, right? So just on the basis of the disciples, they show us very clearly that people don't die for something that they knowingly know is a lie, right? They were witnesses to this. They were not willing to deny what they saw. And obviously we weren't there, but how can we believe in the resurrection? Well, the Bible says that God has set eternity in the human heart, right? That when somebody says, I love you and I'll be with you forever, that word forever obviously is hyperbole, right? That's not physically possible in this physical body. But we have an understanding of forever, of eternity, of something that goes on and on. And so God has set that in our hearts to desire that for a reason, right? In the same way that God has given us a desire for love and for affection and for peace and for joy, in the same way he has set eternity in our hearts for that very purpose, to seek it out. And so Jesus shows us this because he is our hope, because if he resurrected from the dead, he showed that he had all power and authority over everything, including death itself. As the Bible says, the final enemy to be defeated is death itself, right? So the Bible is very clear that in the last days that we will have, in the presence of the Lord, that we will have no more death, no more crying, no more fear, which a lot of these things are the product of sin. And Jesus is coming to defeat sin. Jesus dying on the cross is showing the sacrifice of sin, the wages of sin, but his resurrection on the cross is showing his victory over it and ultimately offering us a salvation through his resurrection. God bless you.